Don't fall into that trap,
Well, it may not be enough to solve the drought problems here in the Golden State, but it sure is coming down pretty good here in Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Donald.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Abram able to make the play defensively. The secondary, Charles, much maligned during the week. They didn't have their best game in the loss last week, but a nice play there.
Yeah, and I just know what they went through.
You don't got nothing to match it.
Ever since that time, their pride was hurt. They kept getting reminded of it in the local media, had to watch it on tape.
Nah,
and the coaches
together.
just got after them. They came in ready to play.
Bridgewater to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Max Crosby able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Taking all day.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Jacobs. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Carr, rush coming, and he's taken down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Jones on the return. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. To throw again on second down. Bridgewater, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's for
I'm playing so damn stupid right now. I need to play my tight end the whole fucking way now.
I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. Carr to throw again. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Bridgewater. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
That was a big 6, my
The
boy.
Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now.
That just did you be like 52-0?
Talk
about being
The
in
Raiders.
The groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here?
Oh,
you
man.
don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you
I'm
get
playing
a pick
horrible
6
right
in a
now.
season, it's been a big year, let alone
Right, come on,
back-to-back
Keith.
weeks.
Get it
I'll tell you
together,
this,
man.
I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Back to it after the pick six. Bridgewater. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gonzalez. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Going long here for Wallace. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
To throw his Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Check 15.
Here's Bridgewater. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gonzalez. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And it's caught by Jennings. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 6-0 our score after 1.
Check, watch the pass. Let's go, D. Hey, one set. Check, Mike 54. Mike 54.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And it'll be intercepted.
That nigga using the hell out of my tight end, boy. That nigga picking all my shit off, dog.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
On 2nd and 9, Carr going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Shift. Showing it. 6-6. Pull it high. Later one. Come back down. Hey, exit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Y'all playing Jason Lee. This nigga beating my
The
ass.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to
Oh,
me,
you.
finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go out near midfield at
What's
the
the score on y'all game?
39. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough
At
for a
least you got
Chiefs
points
first
on the
down.
board. Shit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
6-man. Check curls. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. It's a party now.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
I gotta play real football soon.
In the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike's 50. I got one.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. LaMarcus Joyner just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Bridgewater, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Bravo.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. Flexing his muscle at the 30.
Wow, this nigga got a 3rd and 26. Man. I'm so fucking.
And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
And I'm playing horrible, dog.
They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Now Carr, the open man here, Renfro. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
I don't know.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Give
him a yard down to the 43.
I have to see how to do the rest of it.
2 minutes remaining
What she say?
in this first half of football.
I don't know. Might need to stop buying y'all slime since y'all don't know how to take care of stuff.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Think about it.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I know you ain't.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The kick by Carlson is good, and that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Shut your ass.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But it's also something to challenge in your offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To throw is Bridgewater. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 26, check 26. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Mike 50, Mike 50. Come on. You better bring it.
Final play of the half. Bridgewater. Big hold to the 30. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game.
Go on your game.
As we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime.
Still losing mine.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are
I gotta play
underway in the
football a
second
little
half.
bit, man.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yep.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Jacobs. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Will find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Right at me too. Oh my God, I got to make those
Give him
plays.
6 yards in the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep. Low, low, low.
Carr now to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's
Oh,
inside the 35.
okay. They giving this nigga every animation in the world.
I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try
That
to
boy
play
receivers
conservative
catching
and
everything.
protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
On first down, it's Jacobs. He'll get the first down and
I think that's a little bit
and
move.
he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Give him a
6 to
first down,
16.
15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones will always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one good carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run?
Bro, I just dropped the user pick.
So,
oh my God, that was a pick 6. Oh my God.
Now, meanwhile,
I can't be doing that, bro.
Knocked away and incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Carr. Got his man.
I can't believe I dropped a pick 6, bro. Oh my God, that nigga threw a flat route, man.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver.
Go back in that room with all that.
And then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Yeah.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
That's what I'm going to do. The Bridgewater throwing kind of bad right now.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the Oakland 20 into the red zone. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This is caught. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And again, it's Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Gonzalez.
Let's go. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
Bridgewater still throwing retarded, though.
Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands.
Don't make it no better if he only got 84 throwing power.
Through the raindrops, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
After the sack on first down, Carr.
Let's go.
And he's going to go down again. Shaquille Barrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
93. Hey, Zoo.
From the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Now, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater.
Oh, my God, I threw that so late. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, I threw that so late. Threw a damn pick. Golly, I threw that late as hell.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Carr now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Jacobs now. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
This pass from Carr taken in by
My defenders just standing there. They're not even picking the ball off, bro.
Good for 13.
He's throwing it right over their heads.
You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
I can't believe I just threw that pick, man.
And
That's
how about the
crazy.
wrap up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
19-13. Oh,
So
nah.
after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Letter 9. Hey, my 7.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Hey, orbit.
On 3rd down, Carr. Oh,
This nigga's dropping picks. Oh my God.
They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them
man.
to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that
My
defense
team
right
dropping so
there?
many picks
The
is
zone was
ridiculous.
absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah,
the
exactly
punt, though.
right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Maurice Hurst. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Bridgewater completes it to Hardman. 23 yards the pickup there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Bridgewater. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he's going to get this inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And this This would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
It's just me and you. Mike 50, Mike 50. It's a party now. Mike 50.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by
Let's go.
Gonzalez for a Kansas City touchdown.
Nah, he scored.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th.
Up 1. Let's go, man. I've been playing fucking horrible.
And they have taken the
Oh
lead
my
here
God.
in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down.
Come on,
right at the
Tayshaun.
20.
I need you to make a play.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the
He just dropped another pick.
he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg.
Bro,
to keep
like,
him warm. He might
my
need a
whole
massage from
team
the
been
trainer
dropping
right now
picks.
from all the work he's getting.
Those the only shoes you got? You might. Brendan Red wants to let me see what they look like. Bro, my whole team been dropping picks today.
Now Carr,
Like,
after
if it's
the
not a
incomplete
user,
pass, brings
they
him
not
up
catching it.
2nd and 10.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
They run it with Jacobs. Fights
And then my dude been,
forward
I done
about
dropped
a
2
yard
user
into the
picks.
21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running
You
play
might
on
need to wear the
2nd.
red
I
one.
wouldn't be
They go
surprised
together.
now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They don't need to find another shirt to wear then.
The type of afternoon this offensive line is
They don't go
having. It is
together.
a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me.
Huh?
Long for them trying to block
Yeah.
those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. On the return is Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go one more.
Damn.
Hey, one set. Check, Mike 54.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater.
Oh my
And that is
God, Bridgewater, what are you
incomplete.
doing?
That pass just a little bit off.
God
Looked like they were trying to
damn.
force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter
This shit
what you do in
crazy,
practice.
man.
You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. Over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing here, Bridgewater. Letting one go deep. And this is caught.
Let's go.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Bridgewater trash. That was still a bad pass.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will ensure that
Come on,
it will
defense.
take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Come on, Chase Young. We need you right now.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation. Late game.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep. He's got him in. Complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Oh, that was so dumb, Keys.
Second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds.
Oh, man, I
showing
feel
on the
like this
clock.
dude go
So
down
the
and
big
score.
play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
15's the mark. 1, Raider 1. 15.
Now Carr.
Pick. Let's go.
A crusher there as it's
Let's go. Use a pick. I did that. Who beat him up? I beat him up. Let's go, man.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated.
Bruh.
Between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one
going?
in this 4th quarter of play.
Where y'all
One play
finna
has
go?
him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Record. Hey, check Mike's 50.
Bridgewater. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gonzalez. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, check.
We got an X Factor.
50. Here we go, D. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Watch. Hey. That's South, baby. That's baby South. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Bridgewater here to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll do it.
Bridgewater to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the
Really can't
season
tie it back
strong,
up.
but you've got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.
Just try to put your foot in there.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Oakland, we sign off. So long, everybody.
Oh, yeah, man. That shit was a dog fight, man.